Do you hate Super Saiyan Blue as much as I do? It wasn't until Super Saiyan 4's debut in Dragon Ball Daima that I realized I really hate Super Saiyan Blue. Originally, I had a lot of issues with Super Saiyan Blue, but Dragon Ball gaslit me into believing that this is a cool transformation and the next progression from Super Saiyan God. But realistically, Super Saiyan Blue is just Super Saiyan God with an activated Super Saiyan underneath. Dragon Ball is all about evolution. From the Super Saiyan to Ultra Instinct, each transformation reaches new heights and adds to the storytelling. But Super Saiyan Blue, or Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan as it was originally called, is just a mid-transformation, and it actively hurts the progression of power and storytelling in Dragon Ball Super. When Super Saiyan God was first introduced in Battle of Gods, it was a game changer. This transformation was awesome. It was lean, it was calm, it was divine. It truly felt ancient. It felt mystical, mythical. It felt like Goku had tapped into something that we would not see until Ultra Instinct. His aura wasn't raging, it flowed like fire. His power wasn't brute force, it was refined. It was like he was a divine martial artist. The transformation was amped up in not only Battle of Gods, but also the Dragon Ball Super anime. I mean, it had it all. It gave Goku an immense power boost even after he transformed, and after he used it, it also healed him actively. It shook the fabric of space-time of Universe 7 as Goku was battling with Beerus. This was a transformation that was built up so high to show the next level of power in Dragon Ball. But just one movie later, all of that was gone. Enter Super Saiyan Blue, or Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, a form that literally took everything subtle and interesting about Super Saiyan God and slapped a generic yellow hair transformation right on top of it. I mean, the name says it itself. It's supposed to be a Super Saiyan in God form. Toyotaro and Toriyama, they knew what they were doing when they named it that, and they just continued with this transformation, not adding anything to it. Do we get Super Saiyan 2? No. Do we get Super Saiyan 3? No. Both those transformations are completely absent in the God forms. They are not there. If Super Saiyan Blue was allowed to progress through these transformations, then it would have been, to me at least, an accepted sacrifice, sacrificing Super Saiyan God to get all these cool transformations again, and at least give Super Saiyan 3 more time, more relevancy, and more presence. But that's not what happens at all. We go straight from Super Saiyan Blue to Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego, and that's basically it. We're done. Instead of exploring the spiritual and divine angles of Super Saiyan God, they basically just said turn his hair blue and be done with it. Where Super Saiyan God felt like something out of a legend, something that was prophesized, Super Saiyan Blue kept Goku muscle bound. It killed all the calmness that transformation had, removing all of it. And basically just, here you go, Super Saiyan. There you go. Be happy. Shut up. Super Saiyan God didn't just deserve more respect, it needed more development. Imagine if the series had used it as a stepping stone to more refined spiritual powers, where Goku could have unlocked more ethereal or divine abilities through this transformation, instead of just jumping into blue. They could have evolved God into its own form, something closer to the Limit Breaker form that we got in Dragon Ball Heroes. And to me, it became extremely obvious that Super Saiyan Blue honestly ruins the power scaling for all the transformations, because now we have a new transformation, Super Saiyan 4, and it is basically lost within the transformations. Nobody knows where it should go because we have Super Saiyan Blue. We could have delved deeper into Super Saiyan God, given Super Saiyan 4 to Vegeta, given it to Broly, given it to other characters, and then fuse both the primal and the divine into one transformation, again, like Super Saiyan 4 Goku Limit Breaker in Dragon Ball Heroes. That could have been the end goal, But no, we have Super Saiyan Blue to deal with, and we don't know what to do with this transformation. I mean, even the showrunners knew Super Saiyan Blue was starting to lose steam. That's why they tried to spice it up with new tricks. Kaioken Blue, Vegito Blue, Evolution Blue, anything to make it feel fresh again, especially during the Goku Black Saga. They brought in Zamasu to elevate the tension, gave us some of the best choreography in the entire series, but it wasn't the transformations that made those fights memorable, it was the story. Remember when Goku uses Kaioken on top of Blue? Remember when he was switching back and forth between Blue and God? All these different aspects did not need to even happen. They didn't need to be part of the transformation line. It is confusing, and that is why Dragon Ball Super feels like it's all over the place, while Dragon Ball Z has a clear path of power and progression. And to be completely fair, Dragon Ball Super at some point in time toward the end Tournament of Power, they did try to make Super Saiyan God relevant again. I mean, Goku used it against Dispo, he turned it on against Caulifla and Kale. I mean, he was trying to use it, and then both Goku and Vegeta, they used the red forms tactfully in the Broly movie to go through the forms, and I mean, it was cool. That was the first time we actually saw Vegeta in that transformation, but why are we seeing Super Saiyan God on Vegeta in Broly after Super, after the entirety of Super, when he has access to Blue and he has access to Evolution, which he's never used again? Why are we seeing God Vegeta so late in the game? Why wasn't he given that transformation back in Battle of Gods? They could have added filler in Dragon Ball Super before the Resurrection of F arc. They could have added more storyline to give Vegeta the Super Saiyan God transformation, but they essentially just forgot about it. And this is an issue that is huge in Dragon Ball anything, because all these transformations, there's so many of them, and they're all out of order ever since Dragon Ball Z. I mean, just imagine it. If Super Saiyan God had been the new standard, we could have gone deeper into Saiyan history, seen transformations tied to ancient Saiyan deities or primal instincts. Picture a path where Goku awakens Super Saiyan God Primal, something that blends his divine control with the raw fury of Super Saiyan 4, and instead of stacking Blue on top of God, we evolve God into something else, something greater. Instead, they took the shortcut, and while Blue does have its moments, I mean, it's got cool aura, it doesn't mean anything. Super Saiyan Blue isn't the worst form in Dragon Ball, not by far, but it is the most disappointing, and at this point now, the most irrelevant, and one that I would like to not see anymore with how many times they tried to refine this transformation. It took something that was mysterious and mythical and reduced it to a shiny power-up. Super Saiyan God had the potential to reinvent this series, to redefine what it means to be a Saiyan. But instead, it was left behind, forgotten, overshadowed by Blue, just for nostalgia. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys agree? Was Super Saiyan Blue a downgrade? Would you guys prefer Super Saiyan God or maybe Super Saiyan 4? Let me know in the comments.